Although sportsbooks have made a lot of money so far in the first 2 weeks of the NFL season, thanks to the preponderance of dogs barking, Thursday nights, it's been all favorites as Seattle took care of business against Green Bay and Baltimore rounded Pittsburgh last week, a play that I had the Ravens in that particular game. Which way do we go tonight with Atlanta, Tampa Bay? Well, guys, a lot of the handicappers here at the site are not even concentrating on this particular game. They're instead taking a look at the game between number 6 Auburn in Manhattan, Kansas, against the 20th ranked Wildcats. Among them, Anthony Red, who's going for football winner number 9 out of 10 and winning day number 10 out of 12. And during that winning streak, he's made $10 bettors, $4,980. And more importantly, from your perspective, you've gotten his plays in that stretch 8 times at huge discounted prices, including last night's 30-dime baseball winner. Well, today, not only football winner number 9 out of 10, but 75-dime winner number 6 out of 7 and 4th in a row, as he's got his non-conference game of the year on Auburn and Kansas State, the side selection. And you get it for more than half price off. You save $55 by using coupon code, are you ready? 55 off. 55OFF, 55 off. Now, A-Red's last 2 75-dime releases were the Chargers covering at Arizona in that Monday nighter 2 weeks ago, and the Colts getting the backdoor cover at Denver 2 Sundays ago. And, of course, last Thursday had an ultra-rare 100-dime college football release. Remember that one? Louisiana Tech, a 3.5-point road dog outright by 3 touchdowns at North Texas. That tells you how hot he's been, but you should know, as I said, this is the 9th discounted winner you've gotten from him in less than 2 weeks. Now, as far as I'm concerned tonight, I think the way to go is actually a teaser as I go for winning day number 22 out of 29. 22 out of 29. Of course, last night, or actually yesterday afternoon, you got my bankroll builder, and God, couldn't all games be that easy? I gave you the Rockies at home against the Dodgers. Rockies after one, 8-0, 16-2 the final score. When you're on a streak, those are the type of finals you get, the no-brainers, okay? You got that one for $24. You got Tuesday's winner on the Padres over the Phillies for $19. You got Monday's winner with the Angels over Seattle 8-1. You got that one for $19. It has been a heck of a run. As I mentioned earlier, you got last Thursday's winner on the Ravens. That was a play just as strong as tonight's, which is my teaser of the year. Your Auburn, Kansas State, and Atlanta, Tampa Bay side selections. Now, listen, a lot of guys don't like playing teasers. I don't understand why. Now, if you're playing these exotic teasers, even if you're playing 3-team teasers, I think that's foolish, but when you find certain games where you've got 6 points to manipulate the line in a standard 2-teamer in football, I think it's advantageous to play teasers. And you're going to find not only myself, but Shawn Michaels, who's had a phenomenal 3-year run with teasers. Scott Delaney, Chris Jordan, Craig Davis, in fact, has a teaser going tonight. We are probably the 5 guys that have more teasers at the site than anybody else, and we do extremely well with them, as you are well aware. So tonight, as I go for winning day number 22 out of 29, it's my teaser of the year. And oh, by the way, guys, you're going to get it at the discounted price as well. You've gotten 14 of my plays at discounted prices over the past month. And today, you get it at a $70 savings, which means you get my teaser of the year for just $29 using the coupon code AL29, AL29. One other significant promo discount to mention, they're all on the homepage. Brad Wilton, biggest totals play ever in any sport, Monday night, 75-dime play, with the Colts and the Eagles going over. And you got that as the 777 triple play of the day. Well, I saw tonight he was coming out with another 75-dimer, number 2 in a row on the Falcons-Bucks total. So I figured, what the hell? Make it the 777 triple play again. That coupon code is 777, TRIPLE, and the number 7. I had mentioned Craig Davis, by the way. Craig, who has made $10 bettors in the NFL, $9,260 since the 2011 season, going for 50-dime winner number 8 out of 10, winning day number 12 out of 6. He's got his NFC South teaser of the year. He, however, is sticking in the NFL with the Atlanta, Tampa Bay side and total comprising his total winner. Now, let's get to your free selections here. 25 and 15 run with the complimentary, or am I 24? Let me just look up on my own. 25 and 15 run with the complimentary plays. Let's get to them here for this evening. I'm looking at this Auburn game with Kansas State, and I see a total sitting between 63.5 and 64.5 points. And yeah, I know what Auburn has done in the first two games. I mean, they put 45 points on the board at home against Arkansas. They put 59 points on the board at home against San Jose State. But this is on the road. This is going to be in a noisy stadium in Manhattan, Kansas, where the whole world revolves around the Wildcats, okay? And I remember when Auburn last year, albeit a more inexperienced team in their first big road game, struggled in the first half at LSU. I think this game is going to be a defensive battle, and both teams coming out kind of like boxers in the opening rounds, feeling each other out in the opening half. So I think automatically your total is going to be suppressed in this contest. The other thing is, Kansas State, Bill Snyder's been around the block just a few times. He realizes that the key to stopping the Auburn attack, because let's face it, with Gus Malzahn's attack, I mean, with Nick Marshall and a bevy of running backs that could just put yards on the board on you like crazy and points as well, the key is keeping them off the damn field. So Kansas State, which runs its own version of a Wildcat and has a quarterback in, what is his name? Jake Waters, who's coming off a 138-yard rushing performance, including the game-winning 8-yard touchdown run in the final minute of play and a win at Iowa State in Kansas State's last game. They are going to try to run the ball, run down time on the clock, keep Auburn off the field as much as possible. So I think this one is going to actually finish somewhere around 55, 56 points. So I like the under in that particular contest. Now, a couple of baseball selections for you. First, the baseball total. You see St. Louis is taking on Milwaukee. You know all the playoff implications here. I mean, isn't the wild card great, by the way? Isn't the wild card great? In terms of the betting perspective, it keeps my interest going in baseball even longer. Of course, when you win 20 out of 28 days, you're interested, period. You can't wait till the lines come out the next day to get your bet in, But you look at this St. Louis-Milwaukee contest. I mean, first game, Brewers won a couple of nights ago 3-2, and I think it was 11 innings. Last night, Cardinals returned the favor, 2-0 shutout. Well, neither one of these teams are scoring much. Both teams have stayed under the total in 6 of their last 7 games. For the Cardinals, Shelby Miller has recaptured his rookie year form here of late. He's been scintillating. He's allowed 1 run over 28 innings in his last 4 starts. And this guy just, for a second-year pro, has done extremely well in the month of September. Look at what he's done lifetime against the Brewers. 7 career starts against them, 5-0 with a 2.30 earned run average. Now, Kyle Lohse is going for the Brewers. Has he struggled in his 2 most recent starts against St. Louis? Yes, he has. Has he struggled on the road this season? Yes, he has. But again, you've got 2 teams that aren't hitting the ball. You've got Lohse, who enjoyed years and years of success when he was wearing a Cardinals uniform and pitching at Busch Stadium for St. Louis. And I think this one at 7.5, it was 7 overnight, and now it's 7.5. I got to take the under in this one. As far as the side, I got to be honest with you. I'd probably lean a little toward the Cardinals since they've won 9 of their last 10 at home. But again, I think the under is the better play in this contest. Your final free selection, I'm going to go with the Pirates on the run line. Cole, 2-0 with a 2.63 earned run average in his last 4 at home at PNC Park. Pirates have won 8 of his 10 home starts, last 10 home starts. They have won 11 of his last 14 starts overall. He's coming off 2 straight wins, both against the Cubs. Didn't pitch magnificently, working just 6 innings in each contest and giving up a total of 7 runs. But the bottom line is this: in 8 career September starts, he is 6-1 with a 3.04 ERA. Now let's look at Brandon Workman for the Red Sox. Every single number I can give you on Workman is negative. I mean, there's nothing good to say from a guy who has gone 0-9 with an earned run average of 6.99 in his last 10 outings. That's 9 starts and a relief appearance, okay? Now, the Red Sox have scored just 19 runs in his last 10 starts. They've also lost his last 10 starts. Now, is it because they're not scoring or the fact that every time they look up, Workman has them in a hole? You go figure. All I know is that I think that's good enough reason to take the Pirates here this evening. Pirates won the first 2 games in this series, 9-1 last night, 4-0 2 nights ago. They're 4-1 on this homestand. They've won 8 of their last 10 at home. They've won 10 of their last 12 overall. Meanwhile, the Red Sox have dropped 7 of their last 10, and they've averaged just 2.8 runs in those 10 games. Red Sox playing out the string. The Pirates right there in the midst of not only the wild card race, but potentially the NL Central crown race as well. Right there battling the Brewers and the Cardinals, who are meeting, as I said, at Busch tonight. So I'm going to go with the Pirates on the run line, the Cardinals, Brewers under, and probably the most surprising of the three picks from your perspective, I'm going to go with Auburn under the total at Kansas State tonight. Good luck, everybody, and I'll catch you again on Friday when we do this one more time.